Did you know that starting in March 2026, millions of Americans could see their credit scores jump overnight? That's because a new rule from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is about to change how medical debt is reported. If you've ever had a hospital bill go to collections, this is the video you can't afford to miss. Picture this. You get sick, you go to the hospital, and a few months later, a $5,000 bill shows up in collections, tanking your credit score by 100 points. It's a nightmare scenario that affects over 40 million Americans. But what if I told you there's a massive change coming that could wipe that debt off your report for good? In March 2026, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, is implementing a new rule that forces credit bureaus to remove certain medical debts from your credit report. This isn't just a small tweak, it's a game changer for anyone struggling with medical bills. The rule targets paid medical collections and debts under $500, which account for nearly half of all medical collections on reports. So what exactly qualifies? First, any medical debt that's been paid off, even if it was in collections, must be removed. Second, unpaid medical debts under $500 will no longer appear on your credit report. That means if you have a $200 copay that slipped through the cracks, it won't haunt your credit anymore. This applies to all three major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Why does this matter? Medical debt is the #1 source of collections in the U.S., and it unfairly penalizes people for getting sick. Studies show that removing medical collections can boost your credit score by up to 50 points overnight. For someone with a 600 score, that could mean the difference between getting approved for a mortgage or not. But here's the catch. This rule doesn't take effect until March 2026. So what should you do right now? Start by checking your credit reports for any medical debts. You can get free reports at annualcreditreport.com. If you find errors or old debts, dispute them immediately. You don't have to wait. For debts that are valid, consider negotiating a pay-for-delete agreement with the collection agency. Offer to pay a portion if they remove it from your report. Many agencies are willing to deal, especially as this rule looms. Document everything in writing and never admit the debt is yours over the phone. Avoid common pitfalls. Don't ignore medical bills. Set up payment plans directly with hospitals to avoid collections. And never use a high-interest credit card to pay off medical debt unless it's a 0% APR offer. Remember, this rule only covers medical debt, so other types of collections will still impact your score. By taking action now, you can get ahead of the curve and potentially see your credit score improve even before March 2026. Imagine what you could do with a cleaner credit report: lower interest rates, better loan terms, and less financial stress. This is your chance to turn a negative into a positive. What's the first medical debt you're going to tackle after watching this? Drop a comment below. I read every one and might feature your story in a future video. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more credit tips that actually work.